Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night sketch claim. I feel like it's been forever. As always, I am joined by my buddy in crime, Mr. Ken Carson. Everybody say hi to Ken.
Hey,
Somebody. And we're also
hello.
joined by Yoshi right there.
Hey, hello.
And then Yoshi is going to be translating for our guest tonight, who is, and once again, I'm going to try not to butcher this, but let me try and say it because I've been working hard at it. Natomi Tsushima.
Naoto Tsushima.
Well, I got tried.
Here's close.
Oh, there it is. Optimus Prime dropped in too. But I hope everybody's doing good out there. It's great to see everybody. I like to see everybody in the chat. Andrew, Avi, Annika, Ryan. What's going on, guys? So, yeah. So it's been a while, and we're glad to be back and be back doing a nice sketch opportunity. And
this is going to be a little different, though. This isn't going to be a live claim show in a sense, because he's really going to work on one piece tonight that you see up there right now, where he's going to color it.
Yep.
Well, and, unfortunately, it takes like a few hours for him to do line art, so he has to do like pre-drawn sketch, and he'll be coloring. He'll be coloring for us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So we get to watch some art being made, and we are going to be opening up a commission list with him too. So that we'll give you all that information later, or Ken can give it to you as soon as he's got it. But we'll put him on the full screen so you guys can watch the magic happen. And Yoshi, tell us a little bit about him, about what he does and what he's worked on.
All right. So he once again, his name is Naoto Tsushima, a professional manga artist for 30 years, somewhere close to 30 years. He has drawn a lot of Transformer mangas, Gundam stuff, a lot of famous Japanese franchise, and for the United States, I believe he has done three. He has done 3 covers for Transformers for IDW publisher. Other than that, his work is not so much available in the States. However, he'll be happy to do any commissions later on. He'll be happy to do any commissions if there's any requests. So please stay on this stream, see what he can do, and we'll be happy to do the commissions if you would like.
Awesome. Yeah, we're excited to see his work. It's a little different than stuff we normally offer, and I'm really excited to see this kind of piece come alive there. So, and if anybody has any questions for him, Yoshi can translate. His English is probably about as good as my Japanese is, I would imagine. So that's why we have Yoshi here.
じゃあ、先生、いつ始めていただいても大丈夫ですから。
あ、そうですか。じゃあ、始めながらなんか聞いてくれれば。
So he'll be happy to answer any questions.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's still pretty early in the morning for you guys, right? What time is it out there?
It's 8 a.m.
There you go. So welcome. You guys are joining us from tomorrow, so we appreciate it. Let's see. So Ken, the piece that he's doing right now, are we going to be? What are we doing with this one?
We'll be offering up for a claim when it's getting closer to done. So you got to hang in there, guys, if you are interested in this piece, because we're gonna let it develop a little bit before we offer it.
Absolutely.
Avi wants to know, what does he like to draw besides Transformers?
先生、ご質問が来ていらっしゃいましてですね、トランスフォーマーとかガンダム以外で何かお好きなものとかありますか？お好きな書くのが好きなものってありますか？
書くのが好き。仕事でね、たくさん書いてるのだったら、マジンガーとか、結構いろいろロボットものに関しては何でも好きだったりするんで、よく聞きますよ。
He likes to draw mech in general. Other than Transformers and Gundams, he has drawn a lot of Go Nagai stuff, such as Mazingas and stuff. I don't know if Go Nagai stuff is popular in the States, but it's pretty popular in Europe.
let's see. Human Spider wanted to know if he has ever drawn any Power Rangers or
スーパー戦隊。
Super
先生、
Sentai.
スーパー戦隊もやったことありましたっけ？パワーレンジャーとか。
あります。日本の、劇場版があったんですよ。冒険者っていうシリーズの。それのコミカライズを、正式にやったことありますね。
He has drawn a manga adaptation of one of the Super Sentai series back in the days.
And then Jason wanted to know if he's a fan of Ultraman.
ウルトラマン先生好きですか？
ウルトラマン好きですよ。
I guess everyone does, right? By the way, there's a new Ultraman movie coming out. I think it's next weekend, or it has to be this month. Sometimes this month there'll be a new Ultraman movie.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. You know, Jim Lee likes Ultraman too.
Yeah.
So Jeff missed our planet update last week.
Yes. Yeah, I missed the update last week.
So,
But I am privy. I am privy to what Ken just got in the mail. So you want to show those off, Ken?
What, these?
What those? Yeah. Whip, baby.
Lots of them.
Boxes upon boxes upon
These
boxes.
boxes right here, guys. Right there. Those are Spider-Man books.
Amazing, some would say. Yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
And Ken is
I'm literally going through each of them and trying to make sure the dogs are pulled out. And got a lot of the variants. A lot of them were sold though. I do have a bunch of the 1 in 25s. I have a couple of the 1 in 50s. Other than that, I sold all the 1 in 100s. I sold all the 1 in 200s, and the 1 in 500 sold also. But we're going to be, Jeff and I will be traveling to New York.
going up to Long Island.
Long Island next week to do a little signing with John Ramita. Maybe he'll make us some meatballs.
That's right. We got to get him started on that fully drawn cookbook we were talking about in MegaCon. I mean in PlanetCon. Fully illustrated cookbook. This guy's got so many recipes. Oh, I'm telling you, man, we can make a fortune.
It seemed like every time we turned around, he was talking about cooking something with somebody.
I know. Yeah, listen, for those of you who got to do the experience with John, he actually ran 15 minutes over giving like recipes for like 5 different items. That is how his mom makes them. I had to cut it off. I had to be like, John, come on, man. He was having such a blast. And I'm really surprised I haven't seen anybody throw up any of the sketches they got up on our site or on Sketch Prices or anything, because he did some phenomenal sketches. So if you guys got those, man, share them because they turned out great. I'm going to have Ken show off one in person here in a couple minutes just so you guys can see the kind of work he was turning out for us. But we have another question about does he like to do the Shogun Warriors or the Grandizers?
Grandizers?
グランダイザー。
グレンダイザー。
グレンダイザーだと思うんですけどね。グレンダイザーね。あれ、先生を書いたことありましたっけ、グレンダイザーって。
グレンダイザーはファンアートでは書いたことあります。でも仕事では書いたことなくて。
ライディーンとかもないですよね。
ライディーンとかもそうですね。スーパーロボット対戦っていうゲームで、ライディーンとか出てくるんですよ。それで、その4コマの漫画描いたりとかは正式にしたことありますけど、ちゃんとオファーを受けて仕事で描いたことはないですね。好きですけど、子供の頃、アニメとか見てたんで、すごい知ってる作品ではあります。
So as for Shogun Warriors, he hasn't drawn officially as a professional work, but he has drawn, of course, he has drawn a lot of fan art since he was a kid growing up.
Oh yeah.
And as far as Grandizers, I think he hasn't drawn professional as well, but of course he likes to draw fan art.
Yeah. And then Jason wanted to know the Transformers comics in Japan, are they in manga form or are they in regular comic form?
It's a manga form. We have like our own manga formatted Transformer manga.
Let's see. Andrew, we're definitely bringing John to Terrificon. John Romita Jr. I think Russ Braun is coming, and I'm not. Is Bill doing that show, Ken?
He is not. He will be out of the. He's going to actually be in. That's the week after San Diego. So Bill is actually staying in town. He's got some bongo business to take care of.
Yeah, he does. But
Yeah, I'm going through all these books. I don't know if anybody picked up Amazing Spider-Man #1. But I'm going to tell you guys, I mean, these books are going to be tough to find really good graded copies for. It seems like because of the first of all, the cover is super high gloss. It's really slick. I had to actually get special kind of pink pens to even be able to sign these things, and John signed them. But because of the way they are, I mean, you look at the corners. Almost all of them have a splitting on the corner, either the top or the bottom.
Yeah,
and it's not focusing very well. And so it's really going to be hard to pull up 9/8 on these things. So if you see them and they're in good shape, I would maybe grab them.
So we'll see.
If anybody read it, I mean, I thought it was great. I thought it was very good. It was an introduction book. Didn't have a whole lot of action in it. They were setting up a lot of stuff. There was a kind of a big kind of reveal in there that everyone's kind of freaking out about. I'm not going to say it, but
yeah. No, but yeah, you're right. It's not a normal size book either. It's a little bit thicker than normal, right?
Yeah, you can see it's got a lot of pages.
That's what's having the spine issues, I think.
It's definitely a double sized issue. But the art in there is classic John Romita Jr.
Yeah, I can't wait to get up to John's next week. It's going to be fun to get him to sign these, and maybe we'll get a sneak peek of some of the other stuff coming out. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I hear one of the issues coming up is really something special.
Yeah. And hey, there's another one coming out tomorrow, so should be every week now for 6 straight weeks.
Oh no, I don't think they're doing that.
Are they not now?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know when the second issue is coming out.
That's because they used all the paper to put out the first issue.
Basically. Yeah, I think they scrapped the weekly issue idea.
Oh, well. I guess we'll all have to wait and see then.
Yeah.
Let's see. I missed a couple questions here. Let's see. Roll back. Avi wanted to know if he's ever designed a new Transformer or created one of his own. That's kind of cool. That question.
That's kind of cool question. I know the answer to this, but let me ask him. All right. 先生、トランスフォーマーで、トランスフォーマーの、オリジナルでトランスフォーマーというのを、新しくキャラクターっていうのをデザインしたことがありますか？
新しく
質問が来ました。
キャラクターのデザインとかは、やらせてもらったことはないんですけど、一回漫画連載を、子供向けの雑誌でやってるときに、そこに出てくるキャラクターのは僕のオリジナルのデザインでやらせてもらいましたね。トランスフォーマーではなかったんですけど、そのトランスフォーマーと一緒にこう戦う少年たちっていうんですか、人間のキャラクターのデザインは僕のオリジナルだったんですけど。
なるほど。でコミッションでは結構書いてますもんね。なんか新しくなんか。
そうですね。コミッションだとこう要望に応えて、そのオリジナルのデザインっていうのは 作り上げたりとかはしてますけど、難しいとこですね。
Okay, so for private commissions, he has designed new Transformers for fans in the
Nice.
past, but officially he hasn't drawn like a he hasn't designed a new Transformers for as a professional work. However, one of his old manga series of Transformers. In manga Transformer appears in Japanese, not Japanese, I'm sorry, young boys, right? Yeah, like young like human characters. He has designed like a boy characters that appears in his Transformer manga.
Cool. I don't even. How would you even go about creating a new Transformer? Do you work from the vehicle or the to the person, or because it has to kind of look. That just sounds such a hard thing to do. To you think of what kind of vehicle you want it to turn into before you figure out how you want it to look. I can't wrap my head around that.
なんか来てる質問で何か新しく何かメカとかをデザインするときに、例えば何か限定して何か乗り物を頭の中で決めて、それからデザインを起こすのか、それとも何かもう思いつくままにデザインしたものは書くのかとか、そういう質問が来てるんですけど、なんかそういうデザインの
デザイン
ね、なんていうんですかね、頭の中でどうやって組み上げているんですかという質問が来てるんですけど、デザインしたら、
トランスフォーマーに関してだと、まあ最初にその乗り物だったり、まあ、動物に変身するやつもいるんで、ビーストボーズっていうシリーズなんですけど、そういうのもいますから、まあ最初にその何に変形するかっていうのは考えますね。そこから、どういう形に変形させていって、まあトランスフォーマーの場合は、その、各キャラクターに性格があるんで、どういう性格にしようかなっていうのは、こう、書きながら考えるって感じですかね。トランスフォーマーの場合は、まず乗り物ありきっていうのがあるので、そこからこう、どんな形にしていこうかなっていうのは考えながら書きますけど。
So as a first step, he would have to think which car or what kind of transportation, what kind of ride you are going to base after, and then that he will start making make form in his head.
Wow.
That's his first step of the designing a transformer character. And also, the one important aspect is that each transformer has different personalities. It's not like a complete robot. It's not like a PC.
Right.
Like each transformer has unique personality, right? So while he is designing the shape and form, he then starts thinking about what kind of personality this transformer has. Then he starts adding like his own flavor to it.
Very cool. Yes. Ken, tell Bill next time he's complaining about having to create a likeness for a Simpsons character to try to create a transformer from scratch.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
They come up with a transformer.
We're gonna commission him to make a transformer out of Ken's travel van that he's driving to every convention this year. That's all. Oh man, let's see. Sorry, I'm going back through the questions here. See, Human Spider, you'd think that Simpsonizing somebody would be way easier, but it's basically like a character design. Every time you take a person and turn them into a Simpsons character, it's not just as simple as it sounds. Otherwise, you instead of seeing a giant 4C where the comics are, you'd see a Simpsonized version of me and Ken on the cover of everything that we do. But it's a hard sell to get Bill to do that for us.
Bill doesn't like doing it.
This is turning out beautiful.
It's probably not easier. It's just more time convenient, I guess,
Yeah.
because it takes a few hours to draw Transformer characters.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to see when this one's all done. I just wish I had a better colors on my computer screen. It's coming out looking orange, and I know it's just nice and bright red. But we will be opening up a commission list, guys. So I already had somebody message me privately wanting to know if we were doing live Transformers art tonight. So I let him know that we aren't doing it. He's just going to color this one tonight, but we are going to be doing a commission list so you guys can get some stuff. And once again, you see the amount of work he puts into this. So, it's going to take him a minute to do some of this stuff, but it's going to turn out incredible. Anybody who can create a Transformer out of nothing, it's going to turn out fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody didn't catch it, Yoshi said that it takes him hours to do the line art. So when we do the commission list, first of all, be patient.
Yeah.
And second of all, understand he's going to be putting a lot of work into it. Because they're going to be fully rendered in Copics, just like this.
Yep.
Headshots, busts, and full figure, and multiple characters will be available if you're interested.
Let's see. Christian wants to know who his favorite Transformer is.
先生、どのトランスフォーマーのキャラクターが一番好きですか？
キャラクターのデザインですか？
そうですね。どのトランスフォーマーが一番好きかというと、そうですね。
一番好きか。そう、やっぱり、G1 シリーズが、デザイン的に面白いと思ってたのが、すごい、アニメイテッドっていうシリーズがあったんですけど、それはすごく、カートゥーン仕様のデザインだったんで、見ててデザインがすごい面白いなと思って好きでしたね。
So basically his favorite Transformer, I think it's series, right? Transformer series, I guess, is old Generation 1 Transformers, and he also likes Transformer Animated. He said there's a series called the Transformer Animated, which had a pretty cool character design.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I do the windshield.
Sorry, I get lost in the art sometimes, guys. I apologize. I'm just watching the coloring go through.
Kind of gets interesting, right?
Yeah. And listen, hey, and the customs from Japan's is not too bad. We actually get stuff pretty quick when Yoshi sends us stuff out here, so that's definitely not going to be a huge factor in the mailing of art.
Well, custom isn't too bad. Not at all. Usually go through it only takes 2 or 3 days to go through customs.
So yeah, Yoshi was asking us earlier. He was like, "So what, are you guys going to a show every week now?" And so I was telling him, no, not every week, but we are doing a lot of shows. So besides Ken driving up here next week, so we can go to Long Island to get those books signed, then almost the following week we'll be in his back. He gets to stay home for a convention because MegaCon will be down in Florida. So we'll be down there with Mr. Bill Morrison and having a grand time down there. So guys, let us know if you need us to facilitate any pickups or we'll probably have a little bit of free time. If there's someone you would like a sketch from, just contact us. We'll do our best to make that happen for you.
Yeah, we went from 4 artists to 1. So
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
is basically going to be bored.
I'm never bored, but I'll definitely have a lot more free time.
So we're going to offer up the ability for Jeff to, and I also, to run around and get you guys some sketches or whatever you need picked up, and we'll probably do some live. We'll probably do a few live shows, hopefully from MegaCon.
Yep.
One thing I might be doing at MegaCon is getting these signed by Zeb Wells, also. So we'll have an offering of. After Phoenix, I should have, or actually after MegaCon, if I get everything done. If I get the pieces done by Scott Hanna too while we're up there, we might have the whole creative team signed books.
Yep.
But we'll see. See how that works.
Yeah, Emilio, take a look at who's going to be at the show, because there's a ton of people that are going to be at the show. Humberto Ramos is going to be there. Silvestri is going to be there. I believe Adam Kubert's going to be there. So there's not going to be a shortness of artists that we can go and try our best to get stuff from for you. So yeah, so if there's somebody that someone's looking for, just let us know and we'll start making a list. And like I said, we're not going to be able to get everything for everybody, but we'll do our best to try to facilitate some stuff. Or if you just want to if you just need somebody to pick something up for you and mail it to you, we can do that too. Clayton Crane is going to be there. Yes. So you just let us know. You can email us. What am I getting, Wilson? I don't know if I'm going to get any sketches. I'm going to be busy getting sketches for you guys. There's going to be a lot of artists down there, so I'm going to be looking around. It's not a very big art dealer kind of environment. It's just good, but there are a ton of artists, so hopefully they brought some artwork with them, and I'll be able to pick up some fun stuff. And we'll be walking around. We're going to try to get more people for the live shows, because that's what we do. We want to bring some more people to do these fun shows. And yeah, we're just going to be out and about, and it's a 4-day show, so we'll have plenty of time to get around and meet people and hopefully make some connections and stuff. So we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, I actually tried to get Stan Sakay to come, but he's going to a trade show in Vegas. And he's in California right now, so he hasn't shipped the sketches yet. He said hopefully next week when he gets home, he'll get those out to me. For those of you that
a piece of 3
on the Stan Sakay sketch out last week.
Yep.
And we're hoping to do more with Stan too.
Yeah, we actually asked him if he wanted to come down to MegaCon in a couple weeks, but unfortunately he was already booked for something in another area, so he couldn't do it.
So maybe another show. Who knows?
Yeah, we just had a great time talking to him. We'd love to. Who do you need to email, Avi? Listen, I'm already waiting for Avi's list. It's going to look like a naughty list from Santa Claus. Can you go get me something from?
Definitely message Jeff.
Yes. You can message 4C, care of me, and if you want to email or if you want to go ahead and do it just via message, and I'll start making a list. So once again, no guarantees. We'll do our best to get stuff from you. If you work something out, then I will be happy to pick up stuff for you. If you can't work anything out and you just want me to try to get something for you, I can do my best to do that for you guys. But once again, it's going to be subject to availability and and if we set it up, once again, if you're asking me to do this, don't ask me to set something up and then say, okay, I'll give you the money in like 6 months, or say I can't afford it. If you're going to ask, make sure you can afford it, because after I get you on the list, we're going to need you to pay. So don't leave us hanging. We literally had a few wonderful people who got stuff for John Romita Jr. and then did not show up for their private signings. So we ended up with a few extra pieces, which was fine because we were able to give them to you on the 4C group. But we just got lucky that they weren't very obscure characters that we ended up getting stuck with. So we just asked that if you reserve something that you be nice enough to pay for it, so that we don't get stuck holding the bag.
That sucks when it happens.
Yeah, Yeah, it's part, it's part of the business. We're trying, because we understand. That's why we usually work with people. If people need a little bit of time, we don't mind waiting. Giving you 30 days to pay and stuff like that. But once again, if 10 people want me to get full figure sketches from Mark Silvestri, I don't think I can front $10,000, or $20,000. That's something where we're going to have to get the money a little bit quicker than 30 days notice. So
You have to up your game. That's all.
yeah, I have to get some more art. I don't know. Avi was watching me earlier. I'm running out of money fast. And then a little later in the show, guys, I have this wonderful piece of artwork that I purchased. It's from Black Knight #1. It's really, really cool. It's got some good detail on it. But the really cool thing is this top panel is actually a stat. And there is art behind it, an entire panel of art. It's a sticker stat. So what I'm going to do is during this show and a little later, I'm going to peel the sticker off and put it onto an acetate, so we can, for the first time in 32 years, we can see the art that is underneath this stat, because it's got Captain America and Hawkeye and Wasp and Black Knight on his horse, and there's something they're battling, and I can't see it, and I want to see it. So I'm going to actually peel it off, but I'm going to save the stat so that we can do an overlay on it so it does not damage the actual published piece. But we're going to do that tonight. So you guys stay tuned if you want to see that, because nobody has seen what's underneath this stat in 32 years. So check it out. Yeah, we need to do another one. I just got to let Ken get some pieces, Otherwise, that wall behind him is going to be barren. He's going to have to rip pieces off of it over and over and over.
No, we're done picking the wall. Yeah, I mean, if I ever got enough pieces that I think I could move, I would certainly do it again. Bill Cox said he'd love to have us on again. He thought it was one a really good show. And for anybody going to MegaCon, I'm actually doing a panel with Bill and Mike Berkey. The three of us will be discussing art, and business and all that fun stuff.
Business. Yeah, just to let you guys know, Bill Morrison is the only person that we're bringing to MegaCon. So, unfortunately, for health reasons, Russ had to cancel. So we're very sad that he couldn't make it. Doesn't mean he's not going to make it to anything else. He's fine. It was just some doctor stuff that was going on so he can't make it down. And Larry already was not going to come, Larry Stroman, and I don't think we were able to work it out with Ron Wilson. So
yeah, unfortunately, Ron just didn't have enough. He wants to come with product, and he just didn't have enough time to do it. And Larry doesn't want to fly anymore, so which I can understand.
Yeah. So it's
just all that stuff. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to sit in a plane. So.
Yeah. So we looked into trying to bring some other people, but I think it's just going to be. I think it works out better for us if we just focus on Bill, and definitely get well soon, Russ. Absolutely. He's getting better and better. And like I said, it's just it's kind of an ongoing thing. Ranga will not be there, unfortunately, because he will be living it up in Italy.
Yeah.
So he will not be attending MegaCon. He will be at Lake Como, I think, the week before MegaCon. So,
but he should be a Heroes for anybody who's
yes. So Ranga. So make sure you get his covers for Canceled and for his Red Sonja covers that he's done. We'll have some of those hopefully for him to sign and remark at the booth. And
maybe Yoshi will loan us Ryan Benjamin for MegaCon.
There you go. Yoshi, tell Ryan to get on a plane.
Probably
down to Florida.
Yeah, that's his home state too.
See? There you go. Come on.
He hasn't been to MegaCon for except for the first year as pro. Yeah, I think his first year as a pro, I think he attended MegaCon. After that, he never even came back.
Well, yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just going to focus on Bill, and then it frees us up to do a lot of other stuff. So we'll still be selling art, we'll still be buying art, we'll still be trying to facilitate stuff for you guys, and that's what we're there for. 4C's there for you guys. So we're going to try and just make the best of the situation, and hopefully it'll all work out. And it's going to be a good time no matter what. It's always good when Ken doesn't have to travel across the country for a con, and it's always good when I can, come down and help them out a little bit. So
Yeah, well, right at the main I get to get on a plane to Phoenix.
yes, yeah, he does.
Not driving to Phoenix.
No more driving for Ken, except for the close shows.
Yeah, well, I'm driving to New York next week.
Well,
North Carolina for Heroes, and that's probably about it.
yeah. So those are those. So anybody doesn't know, these are the cons we have coming up. So MegaCon in about 2 weeks ish, in Florida, and then we've got Ken will be in Phoenix the following week with John Romita Jr. Just basically with John at that show, and then come June, we've got Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is going to be a blast. It's going to be an awesome show. And then we're doing 4C has 3 shows in July. We're doing Philadelphia Fan Expo, which we're going to have Bill's going to be there, and Russ is going to be there, and
Not Philly. Talking Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, I'm sorry. I say Philly. I meant Chicago. I keep doing that. Chicago. Sorry. In beginning of July, and then we've got Ken and I are going to be like kids in a candy store because we get to go to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time. That's going to be a blast. So we're going to be doing that. And then the week after that, Ken's going to be up in Connecticut doing Terrificon. And then unless something comes up, we're taking a little bit of a break for a few months. And then we've got Baltimore in October. So that's our con schedule for right now. You never know when we're going to add a con in there somewhere. But
yeah, you never know what'll pop up, what'll fall in our laps.
Yeah. Linda Craig gets around, man. We just saw her in
yeah, we got to meet Linda. Linda came to one of the experiences.
Yeah, Kansas City, and then now it looks like she might be in Chicago too. So that's cool.
Awesome, yeah. She was hanging out with us a little bit at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who's a 4C family member, please, if you come to cons, come by and say hi.
Yeah, introduce yourself, man. Like sometimes I forget what people look like from their tiny little pictures, and I actually met 2 or 3 people in Kansas City that I they say hi to me and I say hi, and they don't ever introduce themselves, and I didn't realize who I was talking to because they don't tell me their name, and I'm like, sometimes people look different than they do on their profile pictures. So please come in and introduce yourselves. We love to meet fans. I got some extra T-shirts usually under the counter I give away. I think all we have left now is small and extra large, but it's like the last day of Comic-Con. That's how it is sometimes.
One of the most popular people at the booth was Annika.
Of course.
She took more pictures with people than John Romita did.
almost, yeah.
The famous Annika.
Jesus. See, Avi is asking me if 10 artists is too many for me to pick up stuff from him for. He's not asking for himself. He's asking for a friend. Yeah.
I'm gonna field this one for Jeff. No.
That's all right. I'll split them with Ken. We'll divide and conquer. Yes, yeah. Shaggy. That
as long as 6 of them are Bill Morrison, we're good.
Yeah, exactly.
You better be Big No. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah. And then somebody asked if will you get other guys for Heroes? Well, right now we're gonna have John's gonna be at Heroes. Russ is gonna be at Heroes. Bill's gonna be at Heroes.
Oranga
is gonna be at Heroes. Is that not enough for you?
Not sure if
is that not enough for you?
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. Are you not entertained? Yeah, Scott Hanna's one of those guys who we're going to try and do a couple more shows with. It's just some shows he's already doing on his own, and some shows we'll see if we bring him to. It just depends on how it all works out. I know he's unable to do MegaCon. I think he has a wedding or something going on that weekend, so he can't do that one. But I'm just blown away by this Transformer, man. This Optimus Prime is so killer.
I think so too.
Do you see that, Ken? Lucas Micro Madness is going to be at Phoenix. You get to meet him.
Nice.
Get a picture with Ken. Everybody get pictures. We want to put them on the 4C page. Get a picture with Ken when you guys meet him. Autobots roll out. That's all I can think of in my head. It's my best Optimus Prime. Sorry. Well, yeah, San Diego. I'm sure they're going to have listen, Ken and I, when we do San Diego, this is not going to be a typical show for us. This is not going to be one. We're just there. We're just there to have fun, and we're not. I'm under no. It's going to be like Mardi Gras with costumes that are probably slightly less sexual in nature. So we're just going to have fun, man. It's and looks like we have a claim.
Lucas, congratulations, buddy.
That's yours, buddy. Way to pay
Thank you very
attention.
much.
Way to pay attention. You guys could do something. Listen, I've been trying with Jerry Ordway. Do not even get me started. I talked to him before. I've known Jerry for years. I've gotten many pieces from him. He actually has a piece of artwork that I'm trying to get him to part with for me, and he'll be at Terrificon. He'll be at Baltimore. But I email the guy, and sometimes my emails just get lost. It's crazy. He'll email me like 5 months later and go, I don't know how I missed this. I'm trying to get him. I'd love to get him on a show or to do something with us. I'm going to ask him again the next time I see him. Yeah, he's a great guy. I tried to talk to him a little more in Baltimore, but he was stuck in conversations with people I think he was talking to one guy for like an hour and a half. I couldn't get a word in, so I had to abandon ship. But he's super nice. And sometimes I just spend shows just watching him draw and don't say a word just because he's so talented.
先生、この、オプティマスの買い手つきましたので、
はい。
一応ご連絡をと思いました。
そうなんですか。早くないですか。
今つきました。
早くないですか。ありがとうございます。
Yes, Lucas says thank you. Optimus is one of his favorites, so thank you very much. Yeah.
このルーガスさんという方が、オプティマスプライム好きならしくて、
そうなんだ。まあ、喜んでもらえたら、こっちも嬉しいです。
He said he's happy that he liked it.
Oh, nice.
He liked it enough to purchase it.
So, Ken, when are we going to announce the commission list? Do you want to do it after the show? Do we have prices already set for that, or are we doing it?
Yeah, I have the prices set. I'm gonna open it up tomorrow.
Okay.
The headshots will be, and these are going to be, like I said, full color Copics.
And the size?
They're going to be on A4 paper.
A4, which is like 8.5 by 11, guys.
Right. So headshots are 125. Busts like this one, 250, and full figure 350. If you want multiple characters, reach out, let me know, and we'll get you a quote on those.
Sure. So and Yoshi, he can do like mecha characters too. Does he ever draw superheroes?
He can draw superheroes too, yes, but not Japanese characters, please. No Japanese characters. He would just like to draw superheroes,
sure.
Marvel, DC characters, Transformers. He can also draw Voltron if there's any requests.
Sure. So there you go. Hope we had a couple questions in the chat, but I think we answered most of them. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask. We want to make sure we clarify everything. So it's 125 for head, 250 for torso like this, and 350 for full figure. And if you want something more than that, just touch base with us. What about super villains? Well, I mean, super villains are superheroes. They've just gone bad. So I'm pretty sure he could do a Dr. Doom for you.
I was going to say, I'm guessing there's a Dr. Doom in his future.
Pairing Transformers and superheroes. Now, wait, do you mean like Superman fighting like Megatron, or do you mean like Superman as Optimus Prime? I'm kind of confused on what you mean by pairing the two.
Some Iron Man versus Megatron.
I'm trying to think if is he talking about making superheroes into like Transformers or mechas, or is he talking about pairing them with? Because either way, that sounds pretty cool.
He has done that before.
A team up. Ah, nice.
Oh, Voltus 5. 先生、Voltus 5ダメですよね、多分ね。
ボルテス5は多分日本の版権だから無理でしょうね。
Voltus 5 probably not possible.
Someone should do a 70s Japanese Spider-Man
He can do that. He can do that.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about like don't get any of the like the Japanese anime characters. Just I think he's comfortable with the robot stuff. So when he says no Japanese characters,
What about some of the like video game characters?
Like
Sub-Zero or like what do you
Like,
mean?
oh yeah, I want that. My daughter plays. What's that game? She plays. I don't know. It's got Diva on it. Which is like a big mech character. Can't think of the name of it. No. What is it? I can't think of the name of it.
Outcast, Outcast, or I don't know.
Is it
I don't play video games. I know. I'm sorry. I don't play video games.
I'll text her.
Avi, the sketch op's going to be. He'll put it on the 4C. Overwatch. Ken.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Ken's going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Ken will put up the sketch op.
Video game characters like let's say Overwatch. What's the other popular video game character? I forgot. Mortal Kombat. He can draw that.
Okay. There you go.
Ken, do you have any samples of superhero characters I sent to you? Maybe like you can show it to them.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yep. That way you guys can get an idea of what his normal superheroes type.
League of Legends, yes. I mean, as long as you send us the reference, he can draw that.
And while Ken's looking that up, I do want to just address this. We lost somebody very precious in the art community this week. I know you guys are all aware of it. I just haven't had a chance to express my love and admiration for Mr. Neil Adams, and it's very sad the day that he passed away. Ken was actually the one to let me know, and it's heart wrenching, and I'm gonna miss seeing him at pretty much almost all the pre-pandemic. I would always see Neil at every show and talk to him, and he was a very great man. So we definitely lost a legend. So I just wanted to address that. Anyways, here are some of the pictures of.
That would be the example for full figures.
That's an example of full figure drawing him.
There's an example of him drawing a full figure. Yeah, this is some cool. I love this little abstract stuff.
That's actually a different artist, by the way.
That's
That?
There you go.
Is there more? Let me see. Hold on.
And,
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah, you're going right away. Yes. Next one.
Keep going.
Next one.
Keep going.
There you go. There we go.
There we go.
I think you skipped Ghost Rider, though.
Oh, the Ghost Rider was too? Ken, if you go back to the Ghost Rider was one of them.
Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
You're fine. That's one of his too. There it is. Yeah.
That'll be a headshot.
Very cool. Silver Samurai. Nice.
And that's a bust.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That one's just killer. Oh.
Put some Venom.
That's really cool. Agent Venom and Venom. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that the request was, what if Venom is emerged with a Transformer. I think that's that was a question request.
Oh, gotcha. See, and for somebody wanted to ask if we can do superheroes teamed up. That was a team up right there. Deadpool and Voltron. So there you go.
And
I think this is some of his covers.
for IDW.
Yeah, these are some of the covers he's done.
He did for IDW. Yeah, those are some of the covers. So there you go. Someone asked if Gundams were possible.
Not for this opportunity. I would like to stick with the American characters.
There you go. I don't know what a Mazinger Z is, but it sounds cool.
That's Gona, guys. That's anime character. So we won't be able to take it this time.
League of Legends.
He can do that. Yeah, that's a video game character. Yeah.
The setup will open tomorrow, guys. How many spots are we gonna do, Yosh?
How many what?
How many spots do you want to do for the app?
I don't know how many how many people are going to ask for it, but if there's 10, we'll take 10. You know, if there's 12, we'll take 12. You know, if there's 20, we'll take 20.
Okay.
Open.
If there's 50, then we'll have him busy for an entire year. So that's
Probably, yes, right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters.
Oh yeah. He's pretty good at that. Yeah, I'm glad that someone asked for it. He's really good at that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you can order as many as you want.
Yeah, not right now though. Wait till we do the op. Wait till we do the op. But yes. Yes, yeah, Jason. Neil Adams, he was super influential. Whenever I talk about Neil, I don't even usually talk about his art. I talk about how much he did for creators and how he helped Siegel and Schuster get their money for Superman when they were basically almost living in squalor while Warner Brothers was making a fortune off of their character. And Neil Adams is pretty much to thank for that. So not just his great art, his great stories, his style, and just the way that he's done stuff. I mean, people used to talk about how Neil's stuff was so overpriced and how, God, I can't believe that he's charging that much. And meanwhile, you know, a decade went by and he never raised his prices and everybody else's prices got way bigger than his. And all of a sudden it was like, well, you know, he was a visionary. He knew what his worth was. And it was an honor just to be able to be in a room with him. So, yeah.
Yeah, he almost took Neil for granted. He was at every show with that big setup.
Yeah.
You know, and then he said he wasn't doing any more shows when COVID happened, and little did we know that was it.
Yeah. So very sad. Yeah, I brought out my one Neil Adams piece right here. I only have one.
Jay wants to know, how about armor from Marvel?
Oh, Armor is. I think you do. Armor is that's the character that's like the girl inside the giant. Like, is that Armor?
Yeah, the one, the X-Men character,
the pink like giant mech robot that's like all made of energy or something.
Yeah.
Francis, can't you just watch the stream later and go back and look at that stuff? I'm kidding. Ken, if you get time, if you want to throw up the examples of his work.
I get time.
You literally could rewind and watch it, Francis. Come on.
Hold on one second.
島先生、レオナルド昔書いたことありますよね。
あ、ありますよ。
どこにありましたっけ、画像。
画像。結構、検索で多分、対馬直人レオパルドンで出てきそうな気がしますけど、画像。
Sorry guys, I'm looking for Leonardo from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that he drew. But I'm looking for that picture.
We're just going through the.
昨日、ツイッターの DM で渡した LINE に確か、
いました
DM で渡したイラストに確かレオパルドもいますけど。
あ、レオパルド。あ、そうです。いや、そうですね。いや、レオナルドが欲しかったんですよ。
レオナルド
レオナ
ミュータント・タートルズの
タートルズの。
ああ、タートルズの、まあ、探せば出てくるんじゃないですか。
ちょっと探してます。
はい。
That one's so bad.
I love that one. That one's fantastic.
Okay, I just sent a new picture because someone asked for Leo Pardon with
Yeah.
the human character. So I just sent you a picture right now.
So yeah, Ken's showing off the covers right now, and then as soon as those are done, he'll.
Right here.
Ah, look at that. It's an awesome silk. So there you go, Francis.
Oh, look at this Optimus Prime.
Dude, now he's throwing the blacks in. It just,
Good pickup, Lucas.
I'm like, Lucas already paid for it. Just tell him to stop working on it.
He can keep drawing. I got like 600 more books to look through, so you know.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is, while he's finishing that up, the full figures, everything's going to be on A4. So A4 paper is basically like 8.5 by 11. Okay. So whether it's a torso or a headshot or a full figure, it's all going to be on the A4 paper. But I don't know, if there's no further ado, I thought maybe you guys might like to see what artwork lies beneath a 32-year-old piece of art. So I'm going to do my best to very carefully remove this sticker, and I have some acetate that I have procured.
This could be like an epic fail we get to see live on TV as he tears.
Yeah, watch me rip the entire piece of artwork off, and then ruin it for everybody. So hold on, I got to get my acetate because I have to stick it onto the acetate.
Hey, get your acetate, would you?
Yeah, get your acetate out of here. So, got my acetate ready. I have my marker as to where it's going to go. All right. So, let us begin. I'm going to very carefully remove this. I'll try to let you guys see as I go.
This is kind of like the Geraldo Rivera Al Capone vault thing.
Well, the only difference is I know there's something underneath here. My biggest thing is I want to make sure I don't damage the art when I'm removing. I have not tried to do anything with this, so for all I know, this is not going to be possible. But if I go slowly enough, you can put it back on the art, Ken. This is going to take me a minute. Because I got to go super slow so I don't damage anything. There's no returning this piece of art now.
It'll be on Deal or No Deal tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. Ripped piece of 32-year-old artwork. For sale for a bargain.
Now that's funny. Okay, here you are.
You won't see people defacing artwork on other sites. It's only ours. I just thought it was such a shame, considering this was a stat that was laid over top, and it's not original art, to cover up original art with the stat, even though it's published. So I want to make sure I keep it. But I thought that showing off the art was way more important than.
Lucas nailed it.
What he said. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. You just don't. What you don't want to hear is like, that's that sound. That's what we don't want to hear.
Oh, by cussing.
Yeah, exactly. Or if I go, yeah, son of a. Yeah, if that happens where that's that's when we're in trouble.
Yeah, we're not on a delay, so be careful.
Yeah, I won't. But luckily we're not on regular television, so if a curse word occurs, it'll be all right. I'm just taking it slow and steady. I just can't wait to see this because like I said, I've held it underneath the light, but you still can't see because the characters in the foreground are so dark that you can't really see what's underneath it clearly. So I can't wait.
We'll be popping up one of these.
Slow and steady.
Well, Yoshi, it looks like everyone likes your new artist spotlight from Japan. This is we should maybe
I'm glad to hear that.
keep doing this.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. There'll be more in future.
Yeah, I in the beginning of the year, I asked everybody, to post what they wanted to see from 4C, and a lot of people said new artist spotlight. So this is and it's been going pretty well. So thank you guys for supporting, of course, hanging out, watching, and of course, tomorrow when you open the commission list, it looks like we're going to get a lot of claims, which is a good thing. And we'll keep bringing these new artists to you guys.
Absolutely. That's the goal. Somebody who's tuning in now, they're just going, what the hell is Jeff doing?
When we figure it out, we'll let you know.
Yeah, he's taking his time. This may have to be like a 5-part reveal. Because I am not willing to go any faster.
What's going to get done first, this art or Jeff peeling off this piece of...
I know. I wish I had started in the beginning. I might actually finish around the same time.
Oh, boy.
Here, let's see. Little reveal. Little tiny. Let's see. Can you see? Little tiny reveal of some art underneath there. It's all you get. It's all you get, guys. It's all you get. It's coming. I can tell you, like I said, Captain America's under there.
Some blow jar, he loosened the glue.
I should have brought some materials to loosen the adhesive. You're exactly right. I'm raw dogging it over here.
Andrew, I'm with you right here.
Let's see. There have been Facebook comic auctions before where the auctioneer has eaten, like literally eaten.
Like just devoured a 181 because he didn't like the price they went for.
That sounds a little drastic.
It was probably a milestone edition. Don't that.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ken, we got any other exciting stuff coming up?
No. I don't know. I can't keep track. There's a Carlos Pacheco black and white head sketch offering on 4C right now, which has had tremendous lack of interest. I guess you guys got spoiled with the color stuff.
Yeah.
But what happened is Carlos actually had surgery. So and you guys can read about it on the internet. He had surgery on his shoulder. And so he wants to draw one head sketch a day to get himself back into the swing of things. And that's what we're offering. We're offering up those options.
Right.
To do those one head sketches a day. And he's only doing them in black and white because of his injury. So that is what's going on with that.
Absolutely.
And again,
So, you know,
they're just joining us. You know, we are 4C is starting an original art department headed by Mr. Dunn. Unless he rips this art and then he's fired.
yeah. Luckily, it's my art, so.
So if anybody has any original art you're looking to lay over, reach out to Jeff.
Yep.
Or come see us in the show.
Yeah. Show's the best place to do it because, you know, otherwise you got to pay to ship it to me. If you see me at a show, I'll just hand you cash.
Right.
こんなもんすかね。完成です。
I think he's done.
Put a fork in him. Let's see it. Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
All he's got to do is sign it. That is beautiful. You are a very lucky man.
That's great. Yeah, I love the backgrounds too. How he added that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, there's a couple claims on there. I haven't heard anybody say that. You know, usually somebody, trust me, usually if somebody can't get something, like they reach out to me immediately. But I haven't heard anything. But if you guys have any problems with the claims on the Pacheco, just let me know. And there's the autograph in Japanese. I love it.
こんな感じですかね。完成です。
Boom, cut the check.
Cut the check. That's right.
Dom, thank you so much for for your patience.
No.
This was a fun show to watch. I like.
Oh, yeah, man. This is great. And, yeah, and like I said, so we'll open up that commission list, guys. And you guys are just going to have to wait for this reveal because it's going to take me forever. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't even have a face yet. You can't even tell. It's coming. It's coming. So we'll have to continue this in the next exciting episode of 4C Comics. But thank you guys all. Unless anybody's got anything else, I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us, Yoshi, and please thank. I'm going to try this again. Naoto.
Naoto, okay. Naoto.
Naoto.
Tsushima.
津島先生。はい。じゃあ、先生、ありがとうございました。
いやいやいや。
Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, it was such great fun, and we look forward to opening up that list and getting him tons and tons of work and satisfying a lot of 4C faithfuls. So thank you, Yoshi. Thank you to this guy over here, Ken.
We will not have a show next Tuesday because I will be driving home from New York. Unless we want to do a show from the road.
We might. Listen, Ken and I will be driving. We'll be on the road, so maybe we'll do a show on the road.
Well, I'll be driving. He'll be home.
Yeah, somebody. We'll put the camera in like the windshield. It'll be fine. We'll just,
Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something live from John's house. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely.
We get enough tequila in them. You know, you never know.
Yeah, tequila. That's all it takes. Tequila and grape juice, and he's good to go.
That's right.
Yeah. But
yeah, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. If we don't have a show next week, we might have one later in the week. We don't have it on Tuesday. And if after that, we'll do probably a pre-MegaCon show. And then, hit the ground running.
And as usual, guys, please, we're this close to being out of the woods on COVID. So just make sure you get your booster shots, get your vaccine, and let's get this thing over with and get returned to some normalcy. And I can't wait to see you all in person. Have a wonderful night. And until next time, have fun, man. Art.